All right, here's video number 12, I think, or 11.2. I don't know, I forget. But I wanted to give everybody an update on the Mustang. Today, Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, I put the remaining pieces of the driveline in the car in an attempt to settle down the attitude of the car and get it set a little better. It came down about a half an inch. So that's a clutch, pressure plate, bell housing, transmission, drive shaft, all put back in the car. New pieces or refurbished pieces, most of it all refurbished. I tried to use as much original as possible. And for the most part, it's all there. The bolts aren't original, but they were really too hacked up to be used. So got it all back in the car, and I didn't show you any of the pieces. I think I showed them to you individually outside of the car when I was doing it. But really trying to get the weight back in the car. There may be 100 pounds worth of stuff, a radiator, a starter, a generator, a water pump, maybe some interior pieces that aren't in the car, but it doesn't come up to 100 pounds. And I have stood on the front bumper and danced and can't get this car to come down any lower. So with that, it still looks like a gasser, although it's really hard to tell. I can't get any farther away inside the garage and get the iPad to pick this up. But the attitude's a little better, and the front tires are a little bit big. Maybe I should put them on the back, but with that rear leaf spring still being a problem back there, it's never going to sit right in the back anyway. So really what I was looking for is that front wheel arch to come down a little lower over the tire. And right now it is still way, way, way too high over the tire. It needs to come down a good 2 inches, if not 2.5, maybe 3. So I'm going to go ahead, since all the mechanicals are back in the car, and if I hang the starter in it, it would probably start and run. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the body work, and there's still a lot to do there. Once again, trying to maintain all the originality, using all the original components, and just doing that as much as possible, but for the greater extent, that's not going to be possible. These things are now 50 years old. The NOS parts, unless you want to pay just ridiculous money, and basically the car is worth no more than a regular 65, even though it's a 64.5 with all the right date-coded numbered materials on it, because we're going to have to put quarters on it and fix the fenders, and it's got NOS replacement front fender and NOS replacement pieces all over it from a previous accident. Really never going to get that original number 2 or number 1 rating of the car, so it's never going to be worth a ton of money. So why pay $300 for a quarter panel when a $76 one will look just perfect on the car anyway, and it's not going to improve the value. So going to put the body together now. Hopefully that's a good winter project. Yesterday in Minneapolis it was 60 degrees, and we were outside and enjoying libations, and now, as you can see, it's snowing. Yes, winter is here, but oh well, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I know the garage is a disaster, but I will come out early tomorrow morning and clean it up. But just wanted to give everybody an update on the car and let them know it's coming along. All the pieces went back together in the driveline fairly easily. I was shocked at how well the transmission went in. I really got to get a tranny jack, because doing it with a floor jack and holding it in position with a drain plug hanging an inch down from the bottom of the tranny just doesn't work. And it's very hard, and I could probably have gotten hurt, but luckily I didn't. So going to get a tranny jack adapter for the floor jack. At least that will work. But time to get started with the body work, even though I hate body work. Thank you.